Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1713. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, jump on over to the WODdoc.com and check out all the full-length videos that we house there. Today is a special edition review. We are reviewing our fifth and final product from TriggerPoint. As you guys know, we've been reviewing these and giving them out to the users that are out there. So if you're watching this video, make sure you're jumping over onto the WODdoc Instagram channel. Check out the video that will go up tonight for a chance to win this sucker right here. This is the TriggerPoint Charge Vibe. And I'm going to be doing just a little bit of a comparison from the TriggerPoint Grid Vibe Plus that we did that we talked about and gave out a couple weeks ago. So if you didn't see that review, make sure you check back for that review. If not, let's just talk about how the Charge Vibe is different from the Grid Vibe Plus, okay? First and foremost, you can see really quickly that the Grid Vibe looks a lot like a traditional foam roller, so we're going to use it in essence like a traditional foam roller. It's a little bit smaller in diameter, a little bit shorter, but however, it has 4 levels of intensity with vibration. And other than that, we are using it essentially the same as we would use a foam roller would be, or that we use a foam roller for. When we think about the Charge Vibe, okay, this is going to parallel much more consistently like a 2-ball roller would, right? So if you're a person that likes to use 2-ball roller over a foam roller, this is going to be something that you're going to want to go after rather than the Grid Vibe Plus. You're going to want to be going towards the Charge Vibe instead, right? Now, also, to give you a little comparison, we're looking at something that's a little bit bigger. These are about the size of lacrosse balls, so you can give you a comparison of this that you can see there. You can see this is a little bit bigger, probably about the size of a baseball or hardball. Now, whenever we're using a 2-ball roller, there are some advantages to that we don't get with a foam roller. So I'm going to discuss those, okay? The first thing that you see here is that you have this hip, right? So hips and valleys, right? Or convexities and concavities. The convexity, or the hip, can be used to kind of squish muscle, right? You can create areas of focal intensity based upon the hip itself because it makes a point like an arrow, right? So that's one of the advantages if I'm getting in there and trying to increase the intensity over a focal area. The second thing that I could do is I could take advantage of the valley or the concavity, right? Now, the cool thing that is different about the Charge Vibe, that's different than from, say, a traditional 2-ball roller would be, okay, is balls themselves, they are symmetrical all around. So the valley is the same, right? The valley is the same all the time. This takes advantage of this change in that concavity. So you'll notice that in this area, that concavity is much shallower than if I turn that, and you can see now that the concavity gets a little bit more intense, right? So I can use this as I'm working through the tissues. I can start in a more open valley, right? And I can push that into a more closed valley, and I can use that to squeeze and mush the tissues. So it's just a great way to be able to either use the hip, right, for increased intensity, or use the valley for increased intensity. So we can take advantage of the contours. And lastly, we just have the vibration. Why do we use vibration over just using a 2-ball roller? The first is because comfort level, right? When you add vibration, it adds a little distractive mechanism to it. And this one has 3 levels of vibration. That distractive mechanism will allow you to do 2 things. Either get a little bit deeper into that mobilization that you're trying to do, or if you can't mobilize due to sensitivity, maybe that'll get you over that hump to allow you to mobilize. Second, that stimulation, that vibration, you'll notice that your skin probably gets a little bit red after using it and stuff like that, because that vibration itself will kind of enhance the perturbation. That perturbation will attract more blood flow. You'll get more blood flow to that area, and the goal then is increased healing effect. So if you're looking for a 2-ball roller, a 2-ball rolling device, you're not quite satisfied with just taping a couple balls together, then this is the one that you really want to go after, okay? I like this. I use this one in the office. I use this with patients, everything else like that. So check this one out. Again, it looks like this coming in the box right here, right? So it's the TriggerPoint Charge Vibe. The second in addition of 2019 that comes out with the Grid Vibe Plus, which you see here, all right? So Guys, if you haven't already, jump over, check out WODdoc, get ready to for a chance to win the sucker right here. We will be giving it away in 24 hours. If you have any questions or comments on this, post it below. Otherwise, we're here each and every day, optimizing function to optimize performance.